7:52. February, long been crowned the month for lovers. It's also the month to remind pet owners to show your pet some love with that dental health check.
Yeah, because some pets have bad teeth. Where's Sherman?
You're talking about Moby?
No, I've not seen his smile. He's live for the start of National Pet Dental Health Month. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Say hello. Look at this beautiful baby girl. Yes, we are live inside Geist Pet Wellness Clinic, right at the edge of Lawrence on the east side, Indy. This little girl is so adorable, and we're talking about keeping our pets' teeth clean. That's the whole topic this morning, making sure they have exams, making sure there's no dental disease, and how, if they do, how to prevent it. So we've got a lot to talk about this morning. We have, hello, Dr. Chris Robinette.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It is National Pet Dental Health Month, so this is so important for pet owners. And it's one thing that often we as pet owners tend to ignore. So let's first start with, I mean, just about every dog will probably have some sort of dental issue, right, as they age.
Yeah, and cats as well.
And cats, yes.
Yeah, usually by the age of 3, most dogs and cats have some form of periodontal disease, either through tartar buildup, gingivitis, or bad breath as well.
Yeah, so those are keys too, especially the breath, right?
Yeah.
Because we might say, hey, you got dog breath as a joke.
Right.
But in general, that should not be.
Correct. Yeah, no. Ideally, they don't have like breath that you can like knock you out or get you out of the room.
Right.
But you know, we'll see bad breath is probably one of the most common complaints most owners will tell us is something's wrong. But you can also see other concerns like issues with chewing, drooling. Sometimes you'll see them not wanting to eat as much. Or loose teeth is another one that we'll also see.
Okay, so let's talk about, we got Bayla here.
Yeah.
She's pretty easygoing when it comes to looking inside her mouth. So walk me through sort of the signs or what you look for. We also have some video to show you too, to go along with this. So there are signs that are pretty obvious if you look, or what?
Yeah, if you're looking on their teeth here, usually what we'll do is lift up. So when you look at the canines here, so these teeth right here, most people will just look at those or the front teeth, the incisors, and be done. Most commonly, you want to look back at their chewing teeth, and that's where you'll see the tartar buildup, like right along here.
Okay.
So there is some tartar buildup here, like this kind of black-brown color, and then you can kind of scrape some of the plaque off there too.
Yes, so I think producers, if you show me, let me know if you were showing that video or not, because that's important to look for, and what happens once those teeth are clean, because we're going to talk all about that too coming up this morning. But in terms of getting, let's say, her treated and getting that taken care of, there's a process to do that that obviously involves cleaning.
Yeah.
And is that something that any dog can do? I mean, at any age? I think there's a lot of misconceptions out there that a dog might be too old.
Yeah, so I don't think age is a disease, and so even if your pet's over 10 years of age, for example, that doesn't necessarily mean we can't do a dental cleaning under anesthesia. As long as they're otherwise pretty healthy and the blood work to make sure kidney and liver function looks good, I think that they would be fine to go under for a dental cleaning.
So speaking of that, we got a lot more, as I mentioned, to show. So we're going to talk about what that is. And we've got all these products behind us that are good for dogs' dental health and what you can do at home. So we got a lot to talk about this morning. You know, I tell you what, so I have a dog at home. His name is Frank. Yeah, Frank and Lucy. Frank actually likes to get his teeth flossed. And I have a video. I'm going to show that actually on my social media, so follow me for that. Yes, he gets his teeth flossed. And yes, this is Bayla, and she's 10. We'll see you guys.
Hey, Sherman, I have a question about dog teeth cleaning.
Yes.
So how much would an owner expect to pay to have their dog put under to clean their teeth? Is it on the size of the dog?
Yeah, well, it does depend on the size of the dog. Actually, we're going to get to that later this morning. But depending on where you go, between $200 and $300 for the cleaning.
Okay.
And yes, your dog will go under for that. But we're going to talk about that and what they look for once the dog is under, because there are certain things that are hiding that they find when the dog's under. So there's a lot of layers to that.
I can't believe that your dog will allow you to floss its teeth. So we'll be seeing more of that. I mean, come on.
Frank the flossing
Come on.
golden doodle.
All
And you
right.
says Moby has been under once.
Yes, and needs to do it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.